Hey everybody, it's Alan. We're here with my best friend Jared and my brother Aaron. We're going to do a review of Star Wars: The Last Jedi. This one's going to be our non-spoiler review, so this will be exciting. They're more fans than I am. They're the ones that went and forced me to go see this so we can do the review. But let's start with Jared. Give me your thoughts on the movie.
So I've seen it twice now, and I still like it as much as I did the first time around. I was blown away. Like I went in knowing kind of that, okay, this is probably not going to be what I'm expecting. Like, because the one before it, I was totally not expecting what I got from that one.
Did you like The Force Awakens?
I did, but I didn't like the first shot. The opening sequence was like that's my thing. What makes a Star Wars movie is that opening shot.
Yeah.
And Force Awakens didn't have the correct opening shot, but The Last Jedi did. And like from that point on, I was invested. Like, okay, whatever happens, I'm okay with it, and I absolutely loved it. It was great.
You?
Kind of in the same way. I saw it twice, and I think the thing was the beginning of it. The first scene where it's just it got me into it a little bit. I went into expecting not as much because before I heard like people hating on it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going in on my own. I'm going to go with my own view, and I liked it. And I saw it twice. Once I saw it in the normal theater, and then I saw the IMAX, and the IMAX was pretty cool. But I mean, I liked the movie, and I enjoyed it. It kept the Star Wars that kept you somewhat surprised a little bit for me. Like, oh, I did not expect that to happen, or I didn't think.
There's a lot of those moments in this movie for me.
A lot of people hate it, but I actually enjoyed it.
My thoughts, I didn't know what to go into this movie, and I didn't expect anything from this movie because I wasn't planning on seeing this movie. It's not that I hate Star Wars, just like I have other movies I want to go see, but I went and saw it, and I'm very pleased. It was a very entertaining movie. It had a lot of good surprises. Everything that, like, when I saw the first things, I was like, oh man, now I gotta read this. I didn't do it in The Force Awakens. They didn't have the...
No, the crawl is in all the Star Wars movies minus Rogue One.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I never read them before.
You should probably read those.
Yeah.
This one I did read. I never read those.
Typically pretty important on what you're about to see.
It pretty much is like a short summary of what's happened.
I would start reading it, and then I'm just like, I'm just gonna watch the movie. But I'm glad I read it this time. It definitely helped me understand the movie a little bit better. But
that's the goal of it.
I did like all the interactions between all the characters. Ren and Luke was one of my favorites. The way they went, and when she kept going, and all that stuff. And then, oh, just Finn. I knew it started with an F. Finn and that lady he meets.
Could be a PH.
No, Rose.
Rose. Yeah, I liked how their connection came along, and then of course, I mean, I can't do this because it's a spoiler, but well, it'll be in the next version. But overall, I think it was a good movie, and I'm appreciating you guys forcing me to go see it so we can do this review.
Yeah.
I give it about an 8.5.
Yeah, to me, like, it's ranked up high up there now for me.
It's much better than The Force Awakens.
So my favorite Star Wars movie of all time is Return of the Jedi. So that like, if we're talking about like perfect Star Wars movies, that's a 10. Mm-hmm. So this would probably be about a 9 for me on the Star Wars movies.
I would say 8.7.
So
8.7.
I mean, I really enjoyed it. There's a few things, like, it was kind of slow at sometimes, but I really enjoyed it even the second time. There's a few things you just didn't notice in the first time, and you're like, oh.
That's what helps when you go see
I think if you go see a movie like twice, Star Wars is a good movie to go see twice, especially this one. It's good. Don't listen to everyone who say they hate it. A lot of fans say they hate it and all that stuff.
I don't understand why, because it's a really good movie.
Yeah, to me,
we go into it as spoilers, but
yeah, like this is one of those movies that I would definitely argue that, you know, make your own opinions on this. Like, it's going in, if you want to know like what a critic is writing or what fans are writing or like that, you can read those. But then I would say go in with an open mind. I mean, I do that with all films that I go see. I mean, even ones that I know they're going to be cheesy and crappy, I still go in and like I wind up enjoying it more because I'm like, hey, I'm not coming in here with any humongous expectations.
Right.
Like, it's Star Wars. Like, my expectation was I'm going to go see a Star Wars movie. Like, that's the only. I was like, this better be a Star Wars movie. Like, if
that's what I go in with superhero movies because this better be a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah. So I would say, like, you know, this is definitely worth seeing twice for sure.
Because I read or I heard that the fan score of this movie was much higher than the critics' score.
Opposite of that.
It was opposite?
Yeah, the critics actually liked it and the fans.
Fans rated it at 50%. But that's split as well. Like, half the fans hate it, the other half do.
I'm part of the fans that liked it. So.
Well, technically, you're not a dedicated fan.
I'm a fan of Star Wars, but I'm not a dedicated fan. My room isn't filled with Star Wars stuff. It's heroes. There's nothing wrong with liking both, but just liking superheroes more. I used to be hardcore, and then my wife kind of made me not care about it so much.
Alright, so
that's our non-spoiler review. Come back, we're going to do spoiler where we're going all in with all the movie. Thank you for watching. God bless you guys. See you later.